Hey gorgeous, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to build your makeup stash on the cheap, and I'm going to share all of my secrets with you guys. We're going to start off today by talking about the obvious one, the beauty box subscriptions. So as far as beauty box subscriptions go, I think everybody should have at least one. They're fabulous. It's something to look forward to every month. Basically, you pay a company and they send you 4 or 5 samples depending on the company. It could be sample size, travel size, or full size. I would recommend starting with Ipsy. Ipsy is one of the better ones out there. It's a great place to start if you're looking to get into beauty box subscriptions and see if you like them. Ipsy is $10 a month and they send you 5 samples that range from sample slash travel size to full size products. Ipsy is one of the few beauty box subscriptions out there that give you the chance to kind of fill out like a beauty survey to get to know your skin tone, your eye tone, the products that you like, the brands that you would like to try. I thought that was really cool, so Ipsy's. And BoxyCharm is another awesome beauty box subscription. It's $21 a month. They send you 5 samples as well, but for the most part, they are full size. And actually, I think everything but maybe 1 or 2 of my samples in the last almost 6 months now from BoxyCharm have been full size. And they also send a range of stuff. I've gotten hair care, skin care, brushes and blending sponges, bronzer, everything. They send everything, and generally there's several other fabulous beauty box companies out there, and I will add some links to the description after I load this video up so you guys can check those out. Beauty box subscriptions are awesome, especially when you're trying to build your stash. They don't have everything. I mean, you can't get palettes from them or anything, so obviously you got to go out and get your own makeup. And, well, it can be expensive. I mean, any beauty addict out there knows it. You might as well have a drug addiction. It can get that bad. But there are many, many ways to wisely and tastefully support that glamour monkey on your back without breaking the bank completely. So when it comes to buying makeup, we're going to start with the basics again. Step 1, know what you want, and step 2, watch the shit out of some reviews, okay? Because, girl, there are some like super expensive products out there that just suck, and you won't know that if you just go to the store or order online and bring it home and you've already spent that money. A lot of the times, like Sephora is pretty good about returns, but a lot of makeup stores and websites and companies do not accept returns or trade-ins after you've already opened the product, even if you haven't used it. Most of the time they won't accept returns. So it's always smart to know exactly what you're buying before you even go to look at it. And it's just good to get multiple opinions on it anyways. I mean, when it comes to makeup, if you're going to spend the money, honey, you might as well be getting something awesome that you're going to love and love well, you know? About some of my tips for picking out eyeshadows and palettes and powdered products. So when you are starting off with your collection, whether you are just building it, finding your love for makeup, or you're trying to teach yourself to do makeup, I highly recommend that you stick with more affordable brands until you kind of got to know what you're doing to go out and spend $50 on a palette. If you are because, I mean, girl, let's be real here. Why would you go out and spend $50 on a palette when you don't know what to do with it, or if you're going to even use it past the first couple of times? I mean, like contour and eyeshadow, like doing crazy makeup looks in any way, shape, or form, it takes practice and patience, and I highly recommend if you are just going out to get something to practice with, that you stick with more affordable brands to start with, and you stick with more like the more mass-produced palette companies such as Morphe and BH Cosmetics. You know the kind that I'm talking about, the black palettes that are, kind of shaped the same. They may or may not have a mirror, that type of a deal. They're really good quality. I mean, the two companies that I mentioned, Morphe and BH Cosmetics, are both great quality products, I gotta say. Um, but if you are just starting off to practice, it's way smarter to go grab a Morphe palette than it is to pick up Too Faced, and I get most of my products from both of these companies, in fact, and I highly recommend both of them. So if you are in the market for good, affordable makeup, check BH Cosmetics and Morphe out if you have not already. I'm sure that you guys have because they've been getting pretty popular lately, but and as far as eyeshadows go, girl, I totally recommend that you stick with palettes over single pot eyeshadows. Just because you could get 10 or so of them, but that really adds up, and you could have probably gotten one or two of these 35 color Morphe palettes instead. So really, until you know what you want, what colors you like to use, that sort of thing, it's totally far more worth it to grab a palette over the single little eyeshadows. And of course, be prepared to make some concessions when it comes to the palettes, because they are palettes. They really, companies create palettes out of colors that would work well together, but you still might not like everything, so be prepared to not love everything. There is always at least one or two colors in every single palette that I have that I just don't feel like touching. It ain't my thing. I don't like that color. But man, I love the rest of the palette, and it's worth it for me. I also highly recommend taking the time to look into some possible dupes for the fancy eyeshadow palette that you want. For example, rose gold was on trend this year, and it's still going hardcore. I don't think that's going to die down anytime soon. But say you want a rose gold palette, right? Well, my Morphe 35F right here would work. Because look, we got some golds and cranberries, we've got some coppers and some bronze. It's not made to be a rose gold palette, of course, but this would make a great little dupe. I mean, and if you look, I've got the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Texture Shadows palette and the Morphe 35F, and no, they're not exactly the same. Obviously, the Morphe has a lot more colors in it, and some are not exactly rose goldy, but I mean, it's a very, very similar situation going on over here. You know what I mean? And I am obsessed with the rose gold look, but and of course, save yourself a lot of money and heartache by knowing when you don't need to buy something. For example, again, the rose gold trend, all right? We had several companies make similar palettes this year. I already have the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Do I really need the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance? No, it's on the way anyways, but I don't need it. There's a little tip for you. All right, darling, now that we've talked about the obvious basics, I am going to unleash my stash of secret tips and tricks to all of y'all. And we are going to talk about ways to help you save money on your products. First, I would like to mention going direct. Unless you are trying to build points at Ulta or Sephora, I highly recommend that you go directly to the company to order, especially your big ticket items, or if you're looking to get a couple of things from the same brand, I highly recommend going directly to the company's website and ordering from them. Here is why. You see, most companies have ways for you to get 20-25% off coupon codes. Most of them do at least 10 to 15% off, but places like Tarte and I believe Too Faced as well does 20% off. You can do that by signing up for their newsletter, or Or Tarte even has a little coupon code at the very top of their website to get 20% off automatically in checkout. You don't gotta sign up for nothing. It's just all right there. And with signing up for the newsletter also comes like, you get in on the good sales when you sign up for the newsletter as well. So the only real con with going directly through a company is generally the shipping takes a whole lot longer than it would from Ulta and Sephora, and sometimes it does cost a little bit more. But really, that 20%-ish off will save you a lot more than, a couple of days in shipping and free $5 shipping. Most companies actually offer semi-cheap, not overnight, but expedited, and I prefer going to the company over Sephora and Ulta whenever possible. My next money saving tip is going with travel and sample boxes whenever flippin' possible. All right, that is like my biggest beauty secret when it comes to stashing up on eyeliners, mascara, lippies, any of the little items like that. So right here as an example, my most recent from Sephora was their Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip. And look, it comes with 6 different lippies, one of them being full size and the others are sample size. And yes, they are sample sized, but I don't go through lipstick very regularly. I might use it once or twice a day and then switch to another one. So travel and sample size, like lipsticks and such, are perfect for me. They'll last forever. And this was actually like $28, and it contained like 70 plus dollars worth of products in here. And Sephora especially, Sephora is like my favorite place for this. Always keep an eye out for the Sephora favorites. They have like some of the coolest little gift and travel set bundles, and sometimes they even throw them on the hella cheap and do it, super clearance discounted. For example, one of their other recent gift sets that went on clearance, it was originally $45. It contained almost 150 bucks worth of products. They had it on clearance for like a day because it sold all out, but it went down to like 20, 25 bucks. So you're thinking, that's 150 bucks worth of stuff for 20 or 25 bucks. Jump on that stuff, girl. You need to jump on it because they go really quickly, especially the Sephora favorites clearance items. But I really do highly recommend sample and travel sized boxes for sure. You will save yourself some serious money. And when I could have just bought one of these full size for just under the price of the whole box, why would I get one full size lipstick when I can get 6 like half size lipsticks? You know what I mean? It makes so much sense to do it that way. I do it also with Tarte skincare. Instead of getting the full size, the travel sets, they run around 25, 30 bucks and they last me months and they come with everything that I need. Highly recommend checking those out. Honey, next we are going to discuss affiliate links and why you should be using them every time that you can. I know that there are some mixed emotions about affiliate links, but baby, they will save you some money. So the way that affiliate links work is the company will give you a link, kind of like assigning an ID to you, I suppose. And they give you this link for you to share. Whoever clicks on the link, generally you get a little kickback, whether it's a coupon code, dollars off your next order, that sort of thing. Well, a lot of people are a little weirded out by that because you're clicking on this link and giving, it could be your friend or a stranger, you're giving them a little something. But what you need to know is with affiliate links, you also get something from them. Okay? You generally get money off of your order or a coupon code just for clicking it as well. The same goes for, say, coupon codes themselves. A lot of the beauty YouTube greats, they have plenty of coupon codes down in their description, and you will notice that it's all like their name with a number attached. they get something for that as well. But you get your coupon code and you get to save. And I highly recommend you use them whenever you can. You can definitely search them out throughout social media, especially in the beauty groups or the beauty YouTube greats. Like I mentioned, they will usually have an affiliate link or coupon code that you can use on some really awesome products. And it does take the sting off just a little bit, especially when you're making a big order. Next, Ebates! Woo! Girl, you need some Ebates in your life, okay? Ebates, that's the place. I love them. So basically, you sign up for Ebates at ebates.com, you get your account, and you can search throughout the site for whatever website you are going to, like, for instance, Walmart or Tarte's on there, BH Cosmetics, they're all on there, and pretty much everybody is. And when you click one of the links for that company on ebates.com, it's kind of like an affiliate link, but you get a kickback. Generally, they will give you somewhere between 3 and 7% cash back on all of your purchases, but recently, I believe it was just this week, Ebates had their birthday. So once a year, so mid to late spring, you can expect 15% cash back on your purchases for different stores throughout their birthday week. Girl, you know I got in on that. That's a really awesome deal. 7% cash back doesn't seem like it would be worth it, but it adds up over time, especially if you are shopping online for basically everything. Last but not least, look into swap sites and groups for your beauty products. So the swap groups, especially on Facebook, and I think Pinterest also has swap boards, they offer a place for all of us beauty sisters to gather and kind of swap out the items that we don't want for items that we may truly enjoy. If you got something in your Etsy that you're not absolutely thrilled about, you can jump on Facebook and go through the swap groups on there, and you can make your post or comment, and you can find somebody to swap out items with and hopefully find yourself something that you really want while getting rid of whatever product just ain't working. Really quickly to be careful and know who you're swapping with before you do. Generally, the Facebook swapping groups will have like a safe swapper list, so look into that first. Alright, lovely, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I brought up a lot of obvious basics, but they needed to be said and thrown in there. And I hope I was able to show you guys some new tips and tricks on how to save money on your makeup stash, because that glamour monkey ain't cheap, am I right? I'm definitely interested in hearing what your tips and tricks are for saving money on your beauty products and your makeup stash. I'm always interested in new tips and new companies and dupes and cheaper sites, more affordable products. Girl, just let me know by leaving me a comment in the comment section below. If you have not, please feel free to check out my giveaway video. There's still time to enter. And in the meantime, have a wonderful Mother's Day to all my mamas out there. You know I love y'all. Mwah. Bye, guys. Ooh, darling, I got some guest stars on my show today, and they just wanted to leave you a quick message before we go.
Spread some cool and positivity, guys. Be nice to each other, and happy Mother's Day.